Hey everyone, it is I, Alexis, back finally with another episode of my podcast, This Tiny Journey. Okay, this is the video and the podcast, This Tiny Journey. Today, since it is the first of the month, the first of the last month of 2022, I thought that I would go over my tiny house finances, especially since they have drastically changed from last year. Oopsie, and they look a little bit more like other people's look than not what like my mostly debt-free life looked like. So I thought that would be pretty fun. Um, yeah. So I do not know how to like record me or like record me writing things. So I'm just gonna put words up on the screen and hope that like it works. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me quickly get my glasses because I didn't think this through. I should have done it beforehand. Boop, 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 boop. Now I'm gonna try to be as like transparent as possible when it comes to like the numbers. I'm not gonna exactly say my salary because I don't know my company's social media policy. So we're just gonna wing it. But let me pull out my thingy. Okay, so first thing to know, I get paid twice a month on the 15th and the last of the month. And so any money, like I got paid yesterday, and so all of my bills for the first half of December come out of this paycheck, and I budget by paycheck. And I've created this like handy dandy, I don't know if you guys see it well, Excel sheets, ugliest colors I've ever seen. I don't know what I was thinking when I picked them, but it works, so we're going to go with it. So I got deposited in my account yesterday $2,325.07. That was my paycheck. And the first thing that's got to come out of that is rent. And my rent is $500, and that puts me to $1,825. My insurance on my car, since my car is newer, is $242.54. It's through Geico. I'm actually gonna call Geico and see if I can get that a little bit lowered because that's mad money. That's mad money. I'm 27 right now, so I don't need to be spending $240 on a car insurance. Hopefully not. Yep, that's gonna come out on the 4th, but I'm probably gonna pay it today, or I think it's on auto pay, so it doesn't really matter if I pay it today or not. Anywho, it was $42. That's how much my car insurance costs. And then Boss's daycare, her dad and I split on and off. So I'll pay 1 week, he pays the next. I pay that next week, and he pays the next. And so just for this one paycheck, it'll be $290 because it's $290 a week. So I'm paying for 1 week, and then he'll give me the money for the other one. Dog food has its own separate category. Do not ask me why. It's just always there. That is $32.10. When I get it on Amazon, like the subscribe thing, I buy like the Rachel Ray's food, and my dog's like allergic to chicken, so we have to get, I think we get the turkey one. Yeah. If I don't go through Amazon and I instead, like if I just forget about it, because sometimes they send it too close together and I'm not really watching it, instead I go to Walmart, and it's runs me about $35. Yeah. And then my phone, I have AT&T, and I have an AT&T Go phone plan. I do not do phone contracts. They freak me out. There's always hidden fees, da 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 da. I always buy my phones unlocked, cash, and then I just go with the Go phone plan, and that is $43.80 a month, and that's for, I think they just upped it. I think I get like 16 gigabytes high speed, unlimited call, text, and then like after I run out of high speed, it's like unlimited low speed data. I never run out of high speed data. Everywhere's got Wi-Fi these days, so I never have to worry about that. But $43.80, that's, some people spend way more, so I'm good with that. Insurance is automatically deducted before I even get my paycheck, so I don't count it. Then my credit card. So my Discover credit card, I'm not sure what the minimum balance due right now is, but oh, I got this like calendar at Walmart. I have no idea why I have an obsession with this lady, pioneer woman. Her stuff is so cute. But I did end up opening 2 credit cards when I wasn't working last year towards the end before I got this job. And so one of them, my Discover, I don't know how the minimum is, but I owe $1,072.18. And I'm actually probably going to put around $400 down this month. That's how much I had left over at the end of last month. I should have had more, but I kind of went on like a birthday spending spree. For things for clothes that I really wanted for a long time, so it's not like bad. But yes, I've got over $1,000 on Discover, and I'm probably gonna put around $400 down on that just to bring that down because I need to pay these off. I hate having debt. I'm going to keep their credit cards though, because the bill of credit and everything, and I'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, so that's going on Discover. That's one credit card that I have. And the second credit card is a Capital One, but I don't have to pay that until the next paycheck comes. So I'll maybe do a video closer to when that date happens and then show that. But anywho, food I have at 0 only because I started freezer meal prepping, which is kind of fun. And so I want to say 2 Saturdays ago on like my paycheck, my previous paycheck, I spent $400 to make 15 meals. I only ended up making 10, so I still have like a lot of meat left over that I can use, so I don't anticipate using too much for groceries this week. So I think I've got the rice. Yeah, I don't even think I need to go to the grocery store except for maybe to get like Boss's snacks or something. So maybe I'll put like $50 in there. Eesh. Yeah, for food, because I have so much. I still have my freezer meals to go. I've only used 2. And I thought that they would last me like, I thought one bag would last me like a day or 2, lunch or dinner, but 1 bag will last me all week. And Boss stays with me 4 days a week, but she eats lunch at school. And so for dinner, I usually just make something else for her because she don't like what I eat ever. I don't know why, but she always wants something different. And so yeah, cool. And then my car note. So if you've been here long enough, you know that I used to drive a 07 Acura MDX. My poor baby broke down and it wasn't worth it to fix it. My catalytic converter was done. I had no AC. I was driving around in Florida, hot summer with no AC. It was terrible. And the car wouldn't start, so it was not worth it to replace it or to repair it. So I replaced it. I'll tell you guys how much it cost, only because look, I was in a hard spot. I wasn't in a hard spot, but I really wanted a nice car. So I got a 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport for $27,000 at CarMax, and I want to say my interest is like 11%, 11 or 15%. It was high, but at the time when I needed the car, I didn't have any pay stubs yet because I just started my job, and CarMax was the only place I was like, you don't need a pay stub, just come on in, we'll run it and see. And then so they saw, and so I don't know what the like loan length is because I really didn't care about that. I knew I was gonna be paying more, or like more than the monthly amount anyway, so it didn't bother me. But the monthly amount is $660.17, and that comes out on the 13th of the month. When I finish paying off both my credit cards, so I should be finished paying off the Discover by the end of this month, and then I'll probably in January I'll start paying off the Capital One, and then in January I will also start putting like another $1,000 onto the principal only on my car loan because I want to get rid of it as quick as possible. I do not like having loans out, and I have the money and the privilege to do it, so I'm gonna do it. And I have like a whole spreadsheet already of like my car debt payoff. If I put $1,100 a month starting in January, the car will be paid off by June of 2024, somewhere around there. So very excited about that. But that's $660.17. Gas I have 100 because I literally only leave my house to drop Boss to and from school. And then to the grocery store. I have no friends. I'm not seeing anybody anymore. So I literally sit at home for like Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturday go pick up Boss. And then if me and Boss don't do anything don't do anything on the weekend, we just chill at home in the car, so I don't use that much gas. And the fill up is about like $40 now. Now that I don't have to use premium gas anymore, and gas is not as expensive as it used to be. So yeah, I budgeted $100 for the 2 weeks. And I usually don't go over budget unless I'm like going to see somebody. But yeah. And then Boss does soccer once a week at school, and that cost me $56.50 a month. I do not split that with her dad because he don't have enough money. So he says he does, but I'm not gonna wait on it. And so I pay all of that, and that is all of the things that come out of my first paycheck, and that totals $1,975.11. So at the end of this paycheck, I will have $349.96, assuming I don't buy anything else. And I am really trying really hard to do like a no buy month. And I know it's kind of like oxymoron because it's the holiday season, but I am kind of, what I mean by no buy month for me personally is that I won't buy anything that is not on my budget. So if it's on the budget, I'll buy it. If it's not on the budget, I won't buy it. And I've already added a Christmas fund for the next paycheck, because I already know what I'm getting Boss and myself. I bought myself a Christmas present, and this year I'm not doing Christmas decorations or a tree. I might do like the garland I have, but I'm not going to do a tree because it's more hassle than it's worth. And I'm actually trying to get rid of all my Christmas decorations because they take up space, and I feel like I could just do something a little bit more eco-friendly that I can like dispose of at the end of the season and not like have to try to hide somewhere. So yeah, got some brushes. That is what my expenses look like. And I want to note that the only reason why I'm even able to talk about paying off my debt so quickly or dropping an extra $1,000 on my car next year is because of the tiny house. My rent is only $500. That includes a lot rental. That includes water, electricity, sewage. It doesn't include Wi-Fi, but that's my sister, but that's on the next paycheck too. But yeah, and that's only $500. So that's why I'm able to have so much money left over to do other things. And I guess now would be like a good time to announce. If anybody watches my videos, I'll probably announce this on Instagram too. But I am actually looking to move out of the tiny house within the next 2 years and move into a home for Boss and I. A manufactured home. It's really what I'm going for because I think they're so adorable and they're cheaper than traditional homes. And they're built to the same hurricane standards. At least that's what Google said. And that's all that matters to me. I never thought that I would go like bigger. Like I knew I was gonna go bigger than this, but I never thought I would go bigger than like 500-600 square feet. Most 800 square feet. Until I started looking at house designs and I realized that if I want a 4-bedroom house, there's no way I'm gonna get that for less than 1,000 square feet. And you're like, Alexis, what do you need a 4-bedroom house for? I'm so glad you guys asked. A room for me, a room for Boss, a room for guests / my sister, if any of them want to live with me, and then a library, because I need a library. But for the house that I just want to get in the next 2 years, it's probably just going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Because Boss and I need more space, mostly Boss. She's getting very, she's a lot more active now, and she doesn't always want to be outside, and there's just not enough room in here. So, yes. But, yeah, so that's it. Those are my expenses for the first half of December. And I didn't include any propane in there because usually you have to buy propane like once or twice a month depending on how often you use it. But my sister had propane tanks that like she never used, and her like her hot water heater broke. So I just took those because it was free, and now she can return them. So yeah, so I shouldn't have to buy propane for at least another month because she had 2 of them. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you all for watching this video. I just kind of want to give you guys like a glimpse into, you know, what tiny house finances could look like. It looks different for everybody, especially, you know, mine's paid off, so I don't have that extra mortgage on top of it. Some people have 2 incomes, some people make less than me. So I just kind of want to show you guys that it looks a lot more realistic than the $1,300 I used to be paying last year when I had like no debt and Boss wasn't in school. So yes, if you have any questions about my finances, you are more than welcome to leave a comment below, or you can message me, DM me on Instagram. I am more than welcome to answer any questions about that. And if you follow me on Instagram, you can follow kind of my daily financing things, like, you know, if I bought something today or how much I'm using weekly. I'm probably going to post it there. And not just make a bunch of videos over here, because that is very time consuming. Oh, I'm so nauseous right now, you guys. Because of my surgery. But anywho, oh yeah, and I'm going to have medical bills coming up soon, so that's got to be factored in. Ugh, I hate medical bills. Anywho, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. You're the best, and blessed be.